sorry to bother you. Why do I wait till it's all crashing through? Why do I make this self-fulfilling do? Hey, why don't I ever see it coming away? 'Cause it's obvious. Was it something I said? Was it all in my head? Now I wish that I said sorry to bother you. Lock it up and throw away the key. Any vengeance I had of asking you, never can ask of you. Was it something I said? Was it all in my head? Now I wish that I said sorry to bother you. Was it something I said? Was it all in my head? Now I wish that I said sorry to bother you. Sorry to bother you. Sorry to bother you. Sorry to bother you. Sorry to bother you.
Hello guys, it's me, Jesse. I mean, it would be weird if there was anyone else that was here, so I guess I don't need to introduce myself, but it's fine. So, we're gonna be playing some Risk of Rain. Today's gonna be kind of a chill day. I had kind of a rough week, so we could talk about that and kind of relax. So, this was my first week back at work after my 2-week vacation. And it was something. I was just so busy this whole week. I don't know. It's like I came back and they were like, Jesse, we have so much for you. Take this work. And so all week I was very busy. And on Thursday, I was like, that's it. I'm gonna really crank down and get all my tickets done. And so I worked really hard on Thursday to get all my tickets done. And I finished all my tickets. I was just waiting for other people on them. So it's yeah, I don't need to do anything else on these. And Friday comes around and the servers are broken. And they're doing weird things. They're not fully down. So it's the functionality is still there, but they're really not doing what they should be doing, which is not great. And so, most people will know in any sort of tech industry when you have something that's down, you normally do what's called a bridge, where it's you kind of get all of the people who could fix it together on a call, to fix it. They call it a bridge because you're kind of bridging the departments together. I think. I'm just guessing. I could have made that up, which would be fine. But so, I can't start a bridge. And so I have to wait for somebody else to start a bridge. So I tell the person who can start a bridge that we need a bridge. And I had actually known about the issue on Thursday evening, And I like told them on like Thursday evening because they came to me about the issue like literally like at the end of the day. It was like 10 minutes before I left for the day. And I was like, we need a bridge for this. And they were like, okay. And they stopped messaging me and they started messaging someone else because they didn't like my answer, which is always great. And so I was like, whatever, it's not my damn problem. You want to be an asshole about it and not listen to what I tell you, then you're going to have to deal with the problem yourself, you know? And so the next morning I come in and I've got messages from them being like, there's more errors now. We need this fixed ASAP. And like we did an update of the server on Wednesday, so like we knew it was likely caused by the update. So like, you know, it's when okay, so let's get this straight. So like I'm a developer. There are developers who focus on server-based stuff, who like work mainly on servers, who do SQL and tables and all that. That's not the development that I do. I know about servers a little bit, but I am not the savviest person in the world when it comes to servers. I'm just not. It's just not my expertise. It's not something that I've purposefully like learned. So like I'm not very good at like fixing servers. And on top of it, the only thing that we do with these servers is update them. The rest of it's all handled by our other development team. Essentially, I'm on one development team and there's another team that handles that part. And so we're like, okay, well, like we did the update, so it's probably caused by the update, but like the errors aren't errors that I can fix. The only thing I can do is roll the update back, basically, because the update isn't like our code, it's for like a plugin, basically. So it's third-party software. So we're updating third-party software on the server. If it doesn't work, like sometimes we can fix it if it's like something simple like a registry key or like the install was done wrong. But like this was like it was inherently broken for this server. And like it was weird too because we like installed it on other servers and they didn't have any issues. So like we tried doing fresh installs, we tried uninstalling, reinstalling, like the whole 9 yards, but like we weren't having any luck. Our server was still not functioning properly. And like it reaches a point where I can't do anything else on it because I just don't have the knowledge available to like troubleshoot the server further. And like I personally am very much of the opinion that if you feel like you've reached that point, you need to vocalize it and make sure that other people that do have that knowledge can get on and assist the situation and resolve it. I'm not the type who like tries to make believe I know what I'm doing or like, you know, guesses. I think some of the time it's a waste of time. If you have the time and it's not affecting production, then yeah, sure, mess around with it. But like this was our production server, so it was kind of like we need to fix this thing. So like, I had told this person that I didn't have the resolution for these errors. I didn't know what was causing them. And because of that, we needed to start a bridge to discuss it with the teams involved to figure out who did know the answer to resolve the issue, or if our only solution was to roll back the update and deal with that. And so, like I said, that was on like Thursday night that I told them the first time, and the next morning they just were like, "There's still errors," and I was like, "Yeah, there's gonna be errors until we fix them. Like, what do you mean?" So, I once again told them we need to start a bridge. And just to be clear, it is this person's job to start bridges. Like it's part of what they do because they do like front end production support, whereas what I do is like new edition development, I guess you could say. So I'm adding new things versus like fixing front end or like answering front end tickets. Oh, a red item first round? Wow. I swear it's the stream. It checks for streams. It's gotta. There's no other way. Anyways. Um, but so she messaged me that there was still errors, and I messaged her again, and I was like, as I said last night, we need a bridge for this. Like, I can do nothing further on this other than roll it back. And even then, in order to roll it back, we need a bridge to confirm that that's what the business wants to do and that they don't want to contact the third party software owner and get their development team working on the resolution. And so she doesn't answer, or she doesn't fucking do it. And like she had posted that in response to a thread in a public group, in a public Slack channel. And so my response was in that same thread in the public Slack channel of telling her to start the bridge. But my previous time was in a DM. So about 2 hours pass. She had like the first message I sent at like 9 a.m. Like I think it was like 11 or so. And she messages me again and she's like, I'm still getting reported errors. And I'm like, you need to start a bridge. And she was like, well, I don't know. It's not like a real production issue because like it's not a hard stop. It's just like they're popping up the error, but it's still doing stuff. But like, let me tell you something. If you're a developer, you're getting some random error popping up and you don't know about the system, you don't know the cause of the error, you don't know anything but you think it's still functioning properly, don't make assumptions. Like you don't know the ripple effect that can have. You don't know what it may be affecting that you don't see. One of the things that we were seeing is that the logs weren't working. It just wasn't logging anything properly on one of the servers, whereas the other server was working fine. It's two servers that work in conjunction for the same environment. So like it was being really weird. But like even though it's not a hard stop on production, it's still a major issue because it's we're getting these errors that we don't know how they're affecting the system. In a functional environment, we shouldn't be getting any errors. So I was like, I still want a bridge for it. And she stopped responding to me again. And like by this time I was like pissed because the thing is it's Friday afternoon. It's already almost noon. It's like 11 when I had talked with her. And the problem is that like if they start a bridge towards the end of the day, I get stuck on it after work hours. And so then I have to stay late to deal with it. And if she had started the bridge Friday morning, 9 a.m., the second time I told her, then it wouldn't be me staying after hours because I would be there the whole time, Like it would just be my normal day shift. But like waiting so long is just asking for trouble. It's just gonna leave me stuck in a shitty position where like I can't do my other job because I'm stuck here dealing with this issue. And that's not fair, you know? And it's happened to me many times. Like I always get stuck on bridge calls. And so I talked with my boss. I like called them and I was like, look, this is kind of bullshit. Like I've told them already 3 times that they need to start a bridge for this issue and they are literally ignoring me and not doing it. And it's just gonna lead to more problems. And so my boss was like, no, you're right. I'm gonna take care of it. I'm gonna talk to the business and work on getting them on the call, and then I'm gonna get the third party group on the call. They're developers. So I'm like, okay, perfect. Send me the invite when it's ready. So I have a meeting at like 11:30. I do that meeting, and then the other meeting, she sends me an invite for noon, which is my lunchtime. But like I really want to get this figured out, so I'm like, fine, I'll just do the noon meeting. I won't say anything. I won't complain about it. I just want to get this fixed. Because the longer this takes, the more chance that I'm gonna stay late on a Friday afternoon, and the more chance I'm gonna be more pissed than I am right now. So I get on the call, and 4 hours later, we still don't have a resolution, and we have no idea what's causing the problem. And it's coming up on my time to leave for the day, and I'm just like, this is fucked, man, because this happens a lot, and this, I feel like, I want to say it only happens to me, but that's not true because it happens to like specific people in our team. As far as I've seen, you know, just because they're the people who are most willing to like, I don't know like the right terminology, but like I guess chime in when like you're on a bridge call and you're trying to figure out an issue. They're the people most likely to be trying to like investigate it themselves and like figure things out and track back the problem versus the people who are just waiting for the third party developer to provide them the answers. Which is, I mean, both are fine. Like, I just have a preference for like digging into things because of like this, like, I don't know. I was gonna say competitive nature, but it's not that. It's more like the excitement of a challenge. I mean, that's kind of why I like development in the first place. And like specifically kind of what I do is like support development or like customization development, which is basically just figure out how to do something that might not be possible. Figure out these weird problems that might not be, have a solution. And so like it's like being a detective for a program. Um, so it's like something intriguing to me. It's something that I like. I almost fell in that hole. I thought I was gonna fall in it for sure. Um, and a couple of my other coworkers are like that too. But not all developers are like that, and it's not a bad thing. It's just each personal preference. But it means that the people who are like that tend to get stuck on those calls and get held back and asked to like stay late to like help figure it out, because they're useful. You know, it's an extra set of eyes looking at the problem. So 4 hours in, I'm like dying, and I'm actually supposed to do like an emergency deploy too. So for something else, for something unrelated, for another ticket. So I'm like trying to on this meeting like dig into this issue, but at the same time I'm like prepping for my deploy and like making sure that all the code works right and that the QA has gotten their like testing done and everything and that like we have a plan for the release. So I'm like multitasking up a storm. And again, I finished all my tickets on Thursday because I was planning on not doing shit on Friday. I was planning on sitting all day, making believe I was working, and not working hard. Like just, I did my work. It's done. I deserve a break. Like, it's gonna be a slow day, Like, I'm sure everyone knows what I mean. You just have days like that sometimes, and it's okay as long as you do your work and you get it done when you're supposed to. And like, my work was done. This was an addition, basically. So like, it really sucked because I ended up like using my brain all day, which sounds stupid, but like, I don't know. You come back from vacation, first of all, your brain's already dead. You had a really, really busy week with a lot of tickets. You work very hard on all those tickets. Your brain's even more dead. And then you have to deal with like a weird fucked up issue that doesn't make any sense. And your brain is just absolutely fried beyond repair at that point. So like, it was a rough ass day. And like, my boss ended up asking somebody to take over for me so that I could do the other deploy and then I could actually get out of work on time, which was really, really nice. And I really appreciate it. And I honestly feel really bad for the person who took over for me. So Aaron, if you're ever listening to this later on or in the future or anything, just know I really appreciate you. Thank you. um, but from what I understand, I don't think they figured out the issue. Like, it was so weird because we did end up doing a rollback while I was still on there, and it was still a problem, but we couldn't figure out what was causing it and like why it was happening. So it seems like it was some freak thing that it was the update may have like triggered it in some way, but it wasn't actually the update that was broken. It was like something else. Because when you roll it back, if the update was the problem, it should resolve it because the update's no longer there. But yeah, we weren't seeing that. We were seeing it not working, which is the worst possible thing. Oh, hello, don't come near me. Ah. Ah, fucking of all the things. Um, but yeah, so I just had a really long ass day. On Friday, yesterday. I don't even know what year it is, or what day it is, or what month it is. So don't ask me. Oh yeah, and I did my deploy. I had tried to get somebody else to do it, and they had done a really good job of deploying what I put in the code. But we found out the production was slightly different than the dev environment. So I had to customize the code in production to fit the production specifications. So they couldn't do that for me. So I had to like get in there and like poke around and change some stuff, which is always stressful because like you never want to be like making changes that haven't been fully tested in the dev environment. But the problem is if the dev environment's not fully matching production because the ticket hasn't gone out to production yet, then you're kind of in a like a shitty spot where it's like, what choice do you have? I need this to go out today because there's like it's stopping things from functioning, and you're stuck. So I got to do that at the very end of the day. And I did actually end up still staying late because of those issues with that, but I didn't stay as late as the bridge call was because the bridge call continued on after that. Because since we rolled it back and we were still seeing issues, it's like, what do you fucking do at that point? Like, you're out of solutions. Nobody knows the cause of the issue. We're trying to figure out the cause, but like we thought that just rolling it back would fix it temporarily so we could try looking at the cause again on like Monday or something. But then it doesn't do what you expect it to, and you're like, well, fuck. Now I have to work extra hard today to figure out the cause today. Because otherwise it's just going to be not working right. So, luckily, I mean, the issues seem to be mostly hidden issues, so it's not like front-facing client-side issues. So it's not greatly affecting people, but like, no, it's not good. It's not something you want. But yeah, I mean, it was just a long fucking day. And then like I had a migraine and I had really bad acid reflux, which is, I mean, I feel like people are always like probably think like that's an old person thing, like such an old person vibe, but like, you know what, fuck off. Everyone gets acid reflux at some point in their life. And if you do, you know how bad it sucks and how painful it can get. And so I just had really bad reflux yesterday, on top of like not wanting to do anything and having to do a lot of stuff. Get away from me. So yeah, it wasn't a good time. And I thought about just like skipping jujitsu, but I didn't go to it while I was on vacation. So I was like, it would be 3 weeks that I haven't gone, and I would feel like a total asshole for skipping classes that often. So I went today, and it was like a good class, but it was like a very like heavy duty class. So I was like sweating balls by the end of it. I was like dripping wet. So that was a bit much for me. And then afterwards I had to do grocery shopping, and so like I'm kind of on the tail end of being alive today. I reached the point of like functioning, any more than what I've given will probably kill me. So yeah, that's why we're playing just a chill Risk of Rain game. And I'm not playing anything intense and where like robots are gonna die after like getting very close to me and playing a whole game with me, like in Stray or anything like that. We're just taking it easy and we're just shooting monsters and collecting items. and babbling, you know? It's something I'm very good at, is just talking for no reason. Just repeating and spewing bullshit. So I hope you guys are enjoying it. Um, but yeah, I don't know. Even like tomorrow, I feel like I should do a bunch of stuff. Like my wonderful husband cleaned a lot today, and I haven't thanked him yet because I forgot to thank him when he got home because my brain's fried. But like he cleaned so much, and I'm over here like I should clean, but at the same time I'm like, No, I can't. Ask me again next week. Another red item. What? We're only on stage 3. Crazy. Let's go with this. But yeah. Um. Ooh, in other news, I had bought a desk about 6 months ago online, and it's finally being delivered on Monday. It only took 6 months. Yeah. Um. I mean, I'm not happy about how long it's taken. That's for sure. I like had quite a few discussions with the sellers, being like, "What the fuck? Why is it taking so long?" And them being like, "Oh, sorry, we've been on vacation," and me being like, "You told me it would be done in like 3 months, and it's like twice that now. Can I just get my fucking desk, please?" So yeah, we'll see what happens. It's frustrating because like I know it takes time to build a desk, but at the same time, like I don't know, if you're gonna quote something taking 3 months, and like I'm like, okay, I guess I can wait 3 months, and then it takes 6 months, like I would have bought it somewhere else. Honestly, I would have just fucking bought it anywhere else. Um, because that's half a year. I'm gonna wait half a year for a desk. What am I gonna do about desk? You know what happened? You know what fucking happened? I don't know, I think it was like Thursday night. My shitty IKEA table flipped over and cracked my monitor. That's what fucking happened. I don't even know how it happened. I turned around, Mari was in the room, and I don't know if she like jumped up on the table and like put her paws up on it and like pushed it. Like she was like, "Mother will enjoy this," and was just like chaos and knocked it over. Or like, what the fuck happened? But like I turned around as it was falling, and I was just like, no, as it just crashed into the closet wall. Just the worst sound is hearing your monitors like hit the wall and then hit the floor. Like it's a double whammy and you're just like, oh god, and like your keyboard hit them. So like it landed in a way where like my keyboard and my mouse and like everything that was on my desk landed on top of my monitors, just like hit them in the face. Just I don't know. It's like if you wanted the most damage, you just got it. Um so that was cool. I mean, you know, just living my best life. Um and like I almost cried and my wonderful husband again came to save me. And he came upstairs and he picked up all my shit off the floor. Because my desk is full of shit. And he put it back up on my desk and he said it'd be okay. And it looked like the monitors were fine. And then I was like watching a YouTube video and I was like, oh, there's some dirt on my screen. And then I touched it and it cut my finger and I was like, oh, it's my screen! That's the dirt! And it's just this crack, this weird ass crack in the middle of my screen. Like real nice right in the viewpoint, like right where you're gonna be looking, like right in the middle, on my nice monitor. So that's cool. It makes me definitely feel really good about the world. Um, so this is one of those like American things, but like I definitely had the feeling of where I was like, man, can I sue the people who are building my desk for taking too long and causing me to knock over my IKEA desk? And then they have to give me a new monitor in addition to my desk. But then I realized that would mean I was a shitty person, and I was like, is it worth it? And I've been thinking about it ever since. So let me know your opinion. Is it worth it? Just kidding, guys. That's terrible, right? I would never do that, right? On another note, I hope you guys are like having a fun weekend at least. Um, I feel like this is just gonna have to be like a really, really like take it easy weekend for me because I feel like really dead. I feel bad because I almost feel like we're probably gonna play Risk of Rain again tomorrow too, so it's not gonna be anything new and enjoyable. It's just gonna be like same old bitch doing the same old bitch things. But like, I'm sorry guys, it's a game that I really like because it's relaxing and I need to relax right now. Oh, I have been reading a bunch of manhwa. Is that how you pronounce it? Uh, Comics. I'm just gonna say that. Comics. Manga. Korean manga. I don't know. I don't want to offend anyone by pronouncing things poorly. I can barely say my name right, so like, if you guys know how to say it, let me know. Give me like the written out how I would say it. I think it's manhwa, but it sounds wrong coming out of my mouth. I don't know. Maybe it's because I've never heard it said out loud. I don't know. Maybe it's just because I'm bad at saying words. Who knows? Could be anything. Could be all of it. Oh, when did I get stung by the wasps? Did I tell you guys I got stung by a wasp? Did I tell you about the wasp nest? I don't remember. I'll tell you again. There's a big old fucking wasp nest outside on our porch in like a weird corner crevice underneath the porch that it's like really hard to get to. And like I went out one day and I was just like looking at it and I was trying to see how big it was and I kicked the porch on accident. And I was standing like pretty far away and I thought I was safe. And I was looking at the wasp nest as the wasps swarmed around it in chaos. And I was like, I'm pretty far away, it's probably fine. And then I got stung in the back. Bitch snuck up behind me and was like, goodbye. You get what you deserve. And that was how I got stung by a wasp in the back. It did hurt at the time. And then it like became a giant red welt that was itchy and painful. And I googled a lot because I'm allergic to bees. And so I was like, does that mean I'm allergic to wasps? And Google told me yes, and then Google told me no, and then Google told me yes again, and then it told me yes, but maybe not, and I don't know. I didn't die. So I mean, maybe it's fine. I mean, you know, the world may never know how many licks it takes to get to the center of a wasp nest. But anyways, yeah, I don't know if you're allergic to bees, if you're also allergic to wasps. It seems like the answer is no based on my personal experience, but I could also have like just, I don't know, gotten rid of my allergy to bees. That's a thing that happens. You grow out of your allergies, I guess. Your body stops trying to murder you and decides you're allowed to live for a little longer. So that could be what happened. Or, I don't know, maybe I just got lucky. But yeah, the wasp's nest is still there, waiting to murder. At any given moment, someone will die. I'm sure of it. That thing's fucking giant. It's like a big boy wasp nest. Like, I think maybe I did talk about it. It's the size of a football, maybe a little bigger. I like sprayed it with a hose before and like broke off a little bit of it, but then when I had peeked under the porch to look at it, I realized that there was an iceberg, that there was a lot underneath, that there was a lot more than what I could see, and that I was in some danger. So We'll just assume that it's a big one. But yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do about it. Dean's like, we just need to knock it down. And I'm like, yeah, obviously we just need to knock it down, but it's in such a weird spot that, like, I don't know, you can't get close enough to knock it down without dying, without the wasps eating you alive, first of all. And then secondly, like, it's giant. And it's like in a weird crevice. Like I said, it's in a weird, very weird spot. So like knocking it down's not simple. I told Dean today that I was thinking of gassing them. Just buying like the indoor like bug bombs. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about. It's like a little can that you like, I don't know, click the top and then you leave it in a room and then you leave the house and then it secretes like poisonous gas. Why do I sound crazy? Um, I promise it's a thing. But I was like, maybe we should just get one of those or two of those, put it one above it and then one underneath it and then just like gas the little bastards out. But like, I don't know that that will work. Is this bitch gonna die? Come on. But yeah, we'll see. Maybe one day the wasps will die. 'Cause I definitely do not like wasps, and I don't want them stinging me in the back when I have no idea that it's coming. Or even if I know it's coming. Don't come near me. Don't come for me, wasps. That's the moral of the story. Stay the fuck away if you're a wasp. I don't need any wasps fans on my channel. But no, seriously, wasps are dangerous and you should be really careful. They would definitely kill me if I upset them too much. And there's like hundreds of wasps in that nest. Cause like when I sprayed it with the hose after the whole dog incident, there was so many wasps came out of that. It was surprising. I didn't know there was that many wasps in the world. Just kidding. I know there's a lot of wasps, but you know what I'm saying. But yeah, so what other things have happened? I mean, I still have fucking acid reflux. I don't know what's going on there, but my body is just like, oh, you wanna feel bad? And it's like, yeah, yeah. And it's like, here's some acid. So that's cool. I wouldn't wish that on anyone else, cause like it definitely sucks. Maybe on the wasps. I curse you, wasps, with acid reflux. May you forever need Tums. Yes. That would do it to them. That would really show them who's boss. I mean, nothing else has really been happening lately. I feel like it's been pretty down to earth, other than just like me dying at work and like wasps and, you know, everything else I listed. I mean, we finished playing Stray last week, which was good, but like, I can't decide what to play next. There's so many games that I want to play. Oh, this one's dying so much quicker than the other one did. Ew, fire lizards. Looks like I didn't pick something up here. Oh, it's a drone, a missile drone. I'll come back for that. If I remember, we'll see. Oh, there's a drone here too. Ooh, it's a missile drone. Wow, wow, wow. Let's see what else happens in the world. I don't know. I feel like since I was on vacation, I'm not like completely back in my workflow. So like I've been having trouble falling asleep at night. I've been having trouble like waking up in the morning. I've been having trouble not like killing people, you know. Um, I just feel like whenever I'm working, it's I don't know. You work all day. You get home. You have like enough time to like do like one thing, and then you have to go to sleep for the next day to be ready, and you just repeat. It's just rinse and repeat. Just eat, sleep, work. Eat, sleep, work. And it's hard sometimes. I don't wanna. I just don't want to, you know? Um, I don't know. One day I'll find the perfect job where I can be like hardworking but also lazy. I know that's a contradiction, but like that's how I am. It's not like I dislike working. I don't know. I think I've said it before. I like doing stuff that I want to do, doing stuff that I think is valuable. But like, I don't know. When it comes to working for a job, a lot of the time it just feels like pointless or like it doesn't actually benefit you in any way. Like you're just going to be taken advantage of, you know? Like you're working hard for somebody else so that one day they can fire you and they will have gained your like knowledge from the interaction. But you gain what? I mean, yeah, you get money. That's the thing. Is you get money, but what's the long-term thing? I don't know. You get to put a name on your resume. Eh. It's just like I don't know. A lot of my life I feel like there's been something missing. Or like there's a part of it that just feels empty in comparison to like the rest of it, and it's always been my job. Um, it's just not super fulfilling. But like, I don't know, I've kind of felt that way for all the jobs that I've done. It's not like I hate them, but it's not like I like them either. It's just an existence. It's just repetitive and almost pointless. Like, I mean, obviously I need the job for money, but like, I don't know. It just feels empty. I don't know. Who am I really benefiting when I do these jobs, I guess, is like the thing. Like, yeah, okay, we could say that I learn a little bit from my jobs. But like, am I learning something that I want to learn, or am I learning something because I'm required to figure it out for someone else? And then does that like balance out the same? Like, does it feel as good to learn something for somebody else's needs as learning something for your own needs? I don't know. Okay. Just something to think about sometimes, you know? I feel like I probably overthink, but it's fine. I'm sure you guys are like that sometimes too. I guess I'd just like to do something that like I could see the effects of it. Sorry, hiccups. You know? And something that I had like a deep want to do. But what is that thing? Who knows? Could be art, it could be veterinary work, it could be, I don't know, owning a dog rescue, it could be owning my own business of some other kind. Hell, making cookies every week for like some kind of function. Like it could be a lot of things. But like how do you tell? How do you figure it out? You know? It's all just trial and error in the end. I think that's the shitty part of life. Just trial and error. But of course, I mean, if somebody like gave me the answers, I'd kind of be pissed about it too because I'd feel like it was they're trying to force me into a box. So I can't say that like I'm really making it better by saying like, you know, I don't want to do something they tell me to, but I also don't want to do something they don't tell me to. I don't know. Maybe I'm just dumb. Who knows, world? But I feel like that's probably a place that like a lot of people feel like they sit in. How many afterburners do I have now? 3? Jesus. That they just don't know why they're doing what they're doing, and like they realize that it doesn't do anything for them. Like it doesn't make them happy or make them enjoy life or like anything like that, really. But it also pays their bills. So they keep doing it. But like, I don't know. I have this thing where when I think about it like that, it just feels wrong. It's like, okay, hypothetically, let's say I couldn't get a job as a programmer and I just needed a job to make money and I became a hired killer. Like, I would be just doing a job, you know? Even if I didn't like killing people or I didn't think it was right, like, I'd be doing it to make money. So what makes me different from, like, somebody who does things like that? You know, like, I guess that probably sounds dumb, but, like, it makes a lot of sense to me. It's I don't know. It just feels wrong to do something without any care behind it. Without any like goal to make it better. Like a lot of companies are like, oh, you should be trying to benefit the company, doing things for the company to make it better and stuff. But like, I don't know, realistically, like the company doesn't care about me, so why would I like focus on doing things to get it better for them? Maybe that's just like a really cynical, like dark viewpoint. But I do think it's just this interesting concept to think about the difference between right and wrong, like wanting to do something versus doing something because you want something from it. You know, I work because I want something from it. I work the job that I currently work because it pays well. Um, and that's, you know, that's probably the main reason. I enjoy parts of it. I'm gonna get this little sucker. But other parts of it, not so much. And like I still even the parts that I enjoy, it still doesn't bring me a feeling of satisfaction or like fulfillment. It's more of completion, you know? It's like an idea, the difference of somebody playing, oh god, fuck, there's so many. The difference of somebody playing a game because they really love it and they're enjoying the content and they're enjoying the story and like all the parts of it versus somebody playing a game to complete all of the achievements. You know, they get completely different things out of the game. You know, the person doing the achievements might completely miss out on the story. And the person playing the game might think that that's the most important part. Um, and so it's just they may be doing the same thing, but their reasoning and their needs, I guess, are different. I hope that makes sense. It feels like I'm not making any sense, but like I feel like that's half the time that I speak that I don't make sense, so I don't know if it's different from normal. I don't know. I guess like I just wish I could find something that like didn't suck to work. But like what would that even be? How do you find it? I'm just guessing. I'm just throwing baloney at the wall and seeing what sticks. And then if all of it sticks, what do I do? You know? You die. That's what you do. You reach the end of the line and you keel over and die. One could only dream. No, but I do think like it's a it's a big question that I don't know that anyone would have the answer to. Like how do you figure out what you are like want to do in life and what you would be good at doing in life? And like what if those things don't overlap? You know? What if you're just really bad at math but you really want to be a mathematician? Like I don't know. I just want something different from my life, I guess. Different from what I have right now. There are parts of my life that are perfect. I think it's just like work that's got me in this slump. And on top of it, like right now there are so many layoffs happening. I feel like every other week a friend of mine gets laid off. And it's really scary, you know, the thought of like being unable to pay your bills, unable to afford like your normal daily things. Um it's not something that anyone wants to think about happening, but it happens every day. And like we're just preparing for the market to crash, you know? For like the stock market or the housing market or whatever market to crash. And it's gonna happen. It's like we're just staring at it, watching it burn, instead of like trying to fix it in any way. Not that I like have the intelligence of like the background of it to be able to say like what would fix it or how we would even begin to fix it. Like I have no fucking idea. But but you know, there's professionals who do that for a living. Um, can't they help us? But then even on the topic of that, like we choose those professionals and look at the professionals we've chosen to do certain jobs, you know? I think we've done a pretty shit job choosing people in certain positions. I mean, the abortion law thing that happened, I don't know, guys. Like, what if it's like the world is almost falling apart? It's becoming something different from like what I've always known it to be and always expected it to be. And like I don't know. What do you do? You know, how do you fix it? Who do you ask? Who do you go to for help? Because like I feel like we can't rely on the people that we've been relying on. Like look at where that's got us. Not anywhere good. I don't know. It's even like look at COVID. Like the handling of it. Like how long did it take them to decide that it was a big deal? You know, look at the handling of monkeypox. Like there are people who have it who can't even get diagnosed because doctors are afraid of misdiagnosing them, and like the CDC doesn't like properly assist them in finding a doctor to diagnose them. And so it ends up just being this big runaround of like, do you, don't you? You know? So like how are we supposed to trust anyone at this point? Like the government's let us down, like the people have let us down. Like we want our voices to be heard, but at the same time, what happened to like peaceful protests? You know? Like those aren't happening anymore because it seems like every time there's a peaceful protest, somebody gets arrested for standing too close to someone else, you know? Like, it's, everything's fucked. I wish that there was a way to, like, how do I explain it? I want to say, like, go back to easier times, but that's not what I'm looking for, because, like, going back, we'd lose a lot that we have gotten, you know? Gay marriage, like, all of that. And that's not something I want to lose. Like, we've worked hard for it. But I also feel like things have just become so difficult and so, like, I don't know. I just feel like everything requires so much work to get anywhere. Like, it's like imagine you wanted to, like, I don't know, change your name at work because they misspelled it, you know? Instead of you filling out like one paper or just like talking to the HR team, like you have to fill out like 30 papers. You have to provide your birth certificate. You have to provide your uncle's, cousin's, great aunt's middle initial. You know, like everything just feels so crazy. It's all handled in such a weird way. And like, I don't know. I feel like things are supposed to be done to like protect us, and it's being done the opposite. Hell, fucking, what is going on with luggage in airports right now? Like, when did we forget how to like send people's luggage with them? When did we forget how to like actually book a flight to have like just the number of people who are flying on it rather than overbooking it like by 30 people and then being like sucks to suck. We sold you the ticket, but it doesn't fucking matter. We're just gonna take your money and tell you you're shit out of luck, or you can wait 12 hours for the next flight that you maybe will get on and maybe won't. Like, what the fuck is that? Like, where did we go wrong that that's allowed? Like, we have such like tight specific rules around some things that seem pointless, and then other things that are like important we just don't give a fuck about. You know? And that doesn't make sense at all. It's so confusing. Why are we focusing on the dumb stuff and not the important things? It feels like we're so mixed up. And then people are like, oh, I don't know. There's so many people right now who I just feel like they gotta be crazy, which sounds terrible, and I hate calling people crazy, but like, it's all conspiracy theories and like shit like that. And it's like, instead of like focusing on like if there's aliens and like the government like trying to like speak with them, maybe focus on like your neighbor who's starving to death because they lost their job because we're in a pandemic, and they're told they're not useful anymore, but also they're told we still need them because they're in the medical field, but they're not going to actually get paid well, and they're going to be treated poorly, and they're not going to be given the tools that they need to actually complete their job. Like, maybe we should think about that. Maybe we should help those people. Maybe the aliens can wait, you know? Maybe instead of spending all our days like reading news about like Elon Musk and how many weird kids he has, or how many, I don't know, kids his dad has with his stepdaughter, like we can focus on like the important things, the things that like drastically affect multiple people rather than just like one asshole who's hoarding money, one rich guy who's not using it for what we'd like it used for, you know? Maybe like actually get mad at people who are doing things wrong, our political parties, our news teams. Like, what happened to being unbiased? What happened to the separation of church and state? What happened to, making sure that people could afford food and to live? Like, what happened to those things? Like, why are some people paying like thousands of dollars for rent? Why are they being treated poorly because they're paying thousands of dollars for rent and constantly being told, why aren't millennials buying houses? They're killing the market. No, they're not killing the market. You know what's killing the market? The rates are, and the fact that there's not enough houses, and the fact that the houses are overpriced. You know? Like, maybe those things. Maybe the fact that like people can't afford houses. They can barely afford the rent because they got laid off from their job, because their company is cutting costs and is taking 10 people and firing 9 of them, and telling that 10th person that if they can't do the job of those 10 people that they will get fired as well and they'll just hire for somebody else for cheaper. You know, maybe those things play a factor in it. But who knows? Could be anything. It's just, why is our focus on the things that it's on? I don't know. I don't claim to be a genius. I don't know everything about politics or like even like the ins and outs of certain things. Like I would tell a person that I'm dumb before I told them that I was smart. But when I look at how people act when they see other people suffering, when they see other people trying to like figure out solutions to these problems, them blowing them off and treating them like they're wasting their time, you know, it just makes me feel like the smartest person in the world because I actually care a little bit. More than a little bit. I'm just exaggerating, but you guys know what I mean. It's just it's so weird to me that we're just like watching the world fall apart and that we've come into this point in our lives where we can't trust anyone and instead we're just making up facts ourselves. Like there are still people who don't believe global warming's a thing. Like everything's been on fire for weeks. Like I don't know, it's supposed to be like very hot coming up and again and it's just insane. Like I just can't even understand. Like 95, 90, 100, like these temperatures are crazy. Like people die from things like this. But like people are so focused on like this weird mistrust that that's all they care about and they just instead focus on these weird things. I don't know. I think it's just crazy that people are too busy talking about like how they can keep their guns and how people are trying to steal their guns from them. But they can't like look at their neighbor and say, "Oh, you know, you can't afford food, you can't afford a job, maybe I should care about that instead." Like how important is it really to have a gun if you know, the people I care about can't even afford food to have a job, home, none of those things, you know? But my rights. Let me control women and tell them that they can't have abortions because I said so. Let me put them at risk. Let me refuse to sell them contraceptive. It's so crazy to me. Like, I know I've said it before, but I was taking birth control from a young age. I think I was 13 when I started taking it. And it wasn't because I was some kind of whore, like some people will say. And even if you are, that's your own thing. You do you, you know? Just use protection, as well as contraceptive. Because, you know, diseases. Ooh. But, like, I was taking it for medical reasons. You know, a lot of people don't know there's many different medical reasons to be taking contraceptives. Just as an example, it can help you when you have PCOS to help reduce the chance of like cysts forming and to help control your periods better so that you again reduce the chance of having cysts forming, cysts that can kill you. But because one person in a Walgreens thinks that it's against their religion, they're putting your life at risk and saying, no, you can't buy your contraceptive because I said it's bad, because it makes you bad, because you're killing babies. Like, how awful is that? Like, just think about it. Imagine me, a 13-year-old girl who's already embarrassed about having to take birth control pills every day because of a medical condition that's like slowly killing me and causing me severe agony. And I go in to pick up my medications only to be told, no, we won't give this to you because it kills babies. It's like preventing life from happening. It's against God's wishes, like whatever the hell excuse or argument is there. Like, how harmful is that? Just imagine if you had a kid and that happened to them. I can't even. I've experienced some negative reactions to taking certain medications for whatever reason. And it's never fun. Like, it's not like you chose to take that because you just like want to look at it like just because you feel like it. Like, there's a reason behind everything that people do. Like, let's say they don't want to get pregnant because they're a teenager, but they want to have sex because it makes them feel closer to their significant other. That's their call, not yours. That's their right as an, as a human. If you as their parent want to restrict it, like, even that is questionable. I don't know. I don't like it, but like, people will do what people do. But like, to tell a stranger how they should live and like what they should be allowed to do and not. Like, it's not like I tell you that you're not allowed to go to church on Sundays. It's not like I'm looking to make a law to restrict that. Oh, but that would be less bad because it wouldn't physically harm you or put you in a dangerous position. So maybe I should focus on that from now on. I just, my point is that our focuses are in the wrong places. You know? Maybe instead of focusing on canceling birth control, we should focus on the fact that, you know, the CDC's response to these recent medical disasters, I guess you could refer to them as, has been poor because it's just like a shittily like tossed together department who's not very organized and doesn't really have the resources needed to properly like handle situations. Maybe we should look at that. Oh, you know what? Maybe we should look at the healthcare system and the fact that like the pandemic started and like there were actually a surprising number of like medical care workers who lost their jobs. Um, but also they were expected to work during a pandemic and put their lives at risk without proper, um, safety gear. Like, maybe we should look at that. Maybe we should make sure that that doesn't happen again. No, let's focus on abortion. Let's focus on something that's it's not even my business, that only affects other people. Because I can make my own decisions for myself, and I say, I don't like this, so I won't do it. But I want to control other people and tell them what they can and can't do. Yeah, let's do that. Like, where are our priorities? I don't know. I could go on forever. Yay, I finally got the item I wanted. But like, it just blows my mind. It just feels like everyone has their head up their ass in the like whole political realm. Their focus is completely on the wrong place, in my opinion. And like I said, I'm no expert. I'm just a person. Everyone can, disagree with me, agree with me, think that I'm dumb, that I should shut up, whatever. That's fine. I don't care. But like, just think about the things that are important to you, your family, you know, your pets, your health, your mental well-being, your home. What happens when somebody takes that away from you? You know? How do you feel about that? So, instead of like focusing on dumb things, look at your political parties and vote in your local elections and try to get people to see your perspective and see the things that concern you. Because the things that concern you, that you worry about and you care about, are different than something that other people worry about and care about. Because everyone's their own person and has different things that they like to think about and care about, So, yeah. Don't just sit in the back seat and hope that it gets fixed. Because that's what we've all been doing. And like, I feel like it's just getting worse. It sucks though, for sure. It's almost as bad as the fact that my husband won't let me get a fourth dog. Straight abuse there. was waiting to see if he was listening and if he would comment and tell me I was dumb. But, you know, didn't happen. I'm safe. On a side note, what do you guys prefer? Small dogs, big dogs? Cats. You're not safe. No, he's in chat, guys. I'm not safe. I'm not safe. Shit. Um, politics. No, no. I was hoping I bored everyone to sleep to the point where I could talk about dogs. No, but I've been playing House Flipper, and they've got the pets thing. It's pretty cute, but I wish there was like more pets. I want to see chinchillas. Um, I also wish there was like you could take them for a walk or something, but that's just like me. I mean, that's not even related to house flipping, so I could see why it's not needed in the game. But like, come on, dogs are cute, walks are cute, like, it's a good time. Okay, guys, should I go blue portal, green portal? Um, we've already been streaming for an hour and 11 minutes, and it's already 5:12. I think I'm gonna go blue portal. And then maybe something cool will happen. We'll go to the purple place. Also, my ears are killing me. I gotta figure out what to do, cause like, I wear headphones when I stream because my mic's attached to it. But like, headphones hurt my ears. So that's not great. Yeah, purple portal. I mean, I could go like cool kid streamer mode and get like a mic and like be cool, you know? But I don't know how to be cool, so that's kind of difficult. Whoops. You know? I gotta figure out if I'm gonna make dinner tonight or if I'm just gonna like suffer in hunger and reflux, because like the reflux is still bad. So I'm like, if I make something, is it gonna upset it? You know, should I just starvation it? Will that make it go away? It definitely will not. That's not what you should do. Don't listen to me. But also, like, maybe? Who knows? Maybe it would work. I got watches. That's lame. And I don't like see any monsters. Okay, there they are. They're just hiding in the sky, waiting to kill me. Oh man, these load so slow. Go faster, portal. I need me some cool red item. And then maybe I'll fight Mithrix. Hello? He just came to say hello to me. He just wanted to get real close. Oh, There we go. Let's go with meat. Oops, I clicked the button. Fucking fuck. Where's the next portal? I don't see it at all yet. Oh boy. More monsters. At least these ones are slow. Yeah, killing it. Don't stand a chance. The only shitty thing about my desk coming on Monday is that, it means that I probably won't be able to set it up till the weekend. Which sucks. I'd like to set it up, like, the day that I get it, but, like, I don't know. I feel like it's gonna be a workout getting it upstairs, first of all, and then secondly, I'm gonna have to, like, rearrange everything in the office to deal with it, so it's not gonna be simple. Wow, they're really sending me, like, big boys here. Oh, they got crowbars. I don't remember what crowbars do. Just keep moving, just keep moving. As long as I'm moving, they shouldn't be able to hit me. I say that, and then that one proceeded to hit me. So, disregard my words. Hoof, 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 hoof. Okay, let's find this portal. Or this, whatever. Vent. Is that what they're called? Oh fuck, it's Ink Boys. My least favorite monster. Okay, almost done with this one. So close. Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna go with that sucker. Okay, where's the portal? Where's the next one? Okay, over there. Whoops. Uh, uh. Thought I was gonna die for sure. Fuck, somebody hit me hard. Okay. Oh, gosh. That was close. I don't know. This, I guess. Where's the top of this? Where's the next thing? I don't see it. Ah! Okay, I'm just gonna stand here and heal for a minute. Oh, I'm gonna die. Doing great, doing great. He hit me. Staying alive. Just a little bit. Doing my best. Oof. Okay. Oh, I still have 2 more left. Oh gosh. I feel like I'm close to death. Okay, let me heal up. Whew. Fuck, I forgot they have the slow thing. It's making me so fucking slow. How'd they get that useless green item? That's great. I just need to focus on not getting hit, and then I should be able to survive. Fuck, and then I get hit. Oh, I exploded though, so that's cool. I used my bottle though. Oof. Man, keep coming close. Ah, there's so many. I think if I get hit once, I'm like done. Oh, Ink Boy, why? Ink Man! Fuck off! My goodness. My goodness. It's the ink guys that are like the second worst. I think the worst are the ball throwing guys. I did it! Tesla coil, obviously it's the best one in the game. It's the best red item. It's my favorite. Whew. Okay. We didn't die somehow. Some fucking how we survived. So let's collect some items. Alexa, no. Why are you... I don't know why she's talking to me. Sometimes she just like talks for no reason and I'm just very confused about it. Like, did I ask? You know? Okay, kiddos. We're gonna look for a Mithrix portal. Hopefully we'll find one soon. And then we can finish out this run. Oh boy. Oh, goodness gracious. Hello. Oh, he just blooped away. Okay, let's find this. There he is. Okay, let's check and see how much the chest is. The most expensive chest. 14,000. I'm only got 9,000. Close. Thank you guys for assisting me in getting to my goal. I appreciate your cooperation. Oh, I've never seen the portal there before. That's interesting. I have enough money. What red item are we gonna get? Oh, the shittiest of red items. It's like the last red item I would ever choose. Don't you love that? I guess since I got the best one last time, they needed to give me a bad one to kind of make up for it. Oh well. It do be life like that. Monsters spawn, so I may kill you. Thank you. More, please. What? Why is it so dark? That's weird. I almost thought it was like an overloading magma worm, but then like nothing came out of the ground. Cave's closed. Malachite. Whoops. Okay, let's see. Gotta get all the chests. I know there's like a specific level count that like the Mithrix portal appears on, or like the Mithrix level appears, but I don't know it. So we're on stage 10 right now. Oh, a hammer. So we'll have to see which one it is. Dean would know, he's a genius. I don't know what I just got. Did this give me anything? I don't know. Maybe I'm dumb. Or maybe it's Maybelline. Can you get in trouble for that? Disregard. Okay, let's see. I think I need to go up here. Yeah, I knew there was more chests. Chestises. Oh, another red one. Really getting lucky. Or it's just so long into the run that the game's like, just die already. Oh, okay. Now to wait out the portal. Oops. Man, I have zero patience. Waiting for stuff is hard. Are you guys like that too? I feel like most kids nowadays are like that. You know, I remember once when I was young, somebody told me I had a likable personality. And I was like, I have no idea what that fucking means. And I was just thinking about it earlier today. I still don't know what that means. Like, ooh, hey, we're on the level that we needed to be. How do you decide when somebody's personality is likable or not? Like, what's the defining factor for you guys? I think as long as they haven't killed anyone, for the most part, they're fine. Sometimes, I've met some real fucking assholes in life. So, like, I say that, but now I remember that I've met some bad people. Maybe they aren't like super overconfident. I think that's definitely like a huge negative for me is like overconfidence. Which I feel like, I don't know, some people are into that, so like that's fine. But I definitely don't think that it's something that I have a preference to. Maybe I have more of a dislike for it. I don't know, there's just something about somebody being like really pompous and being like, yeah, I'm the best, I'm better than you, kind of thing, that it's like, bleh, okay. Maybe it's like when they say it, because if they say it like first meeting, like first time I meet them, I'm like, no, you're a piece of shit. But if it's like months later and we're like really good friends and we're like fucking around, like, yeah, okay, you know? Um, but yeah, I don't know. I can't like put my finger on it. I think like it also depends on like the time. That sounds confusing. I don't know. Some days I'm like more interested in talking to somebody talkative or like gossiping with someone, you know? And then other days I want to just be with a chill person who's really quiet and we can both just be quiet and hang out together without like speaking, you know? I don't know. There's so many different types of people and so many different ways to like hang out with people. Trying to think if there's like any other like personality traits that I really just dislike. I mean, obviously somebody who lies all the time is really difficult to get along with just because you don't know what's true and what's not. Like, I don't always blame people for lying about stuff. I mean, I think we all lie about stuff, you know, but it's just a question of like what? Like if you're lying about the little things or the big things. And then like which is worse? I got like stuck in my thought because I was like, am I more upset when somebody lies about big things or small things? Because I feel like for me it's if they're lying about small things, then I feel like I can't trust them with anything. And why are they making up a lie about something so minuscule? But at the same time, like if they're lying about big things, like what? Like do I even know this person then? I don't know. Maybe it's the reason why they're lying about it that makes the difference. Because if somebody's lying about something because they're embarrassed, like I totally get that. And I will, like, do not blame them. Because, like, I've been there. Like, I think we all have. You know? If they're, like, lying about something in order to brag and be better than somebody else, then I think that's kind of shitty. If they're lying just to lie, then that also is shitty. Like, I don't know. I feel like there are so many worse traits in the world that I'm like, I don't know what is considered bad. I feel like most of it I can put up with. Maybe backstabbing. Like that's a really fucking frustrating personality trait where like they're very quick to turn the blame onto you. I definitely know people like that. That like even if it's something small, they'll just push the blame on you regardless of even if you were involved. Just to get away from being the one in the wrong. And that's frustrating. Because I don't know, I feel like I'm also the kind of person who's like very quick to take the blame for something someone else did in order to protect them. So like when somebody purposefully puts blame on me in order to protect themselves, it feels just bad. Just bad. It's like it's like a realization of them not caring for you, I guess, for me. Because if somebody cared, like, how could they blame you for stuff that they did? Like, how could they let you get in trouble for stuff that they did? Maybe it's just me. I don't know. But I'm also trying to think, like, what's a bad enough lie that you would, like, not tell somebody forever? You know, like, you wouldn't tell somebody even on your deathbed, you know? Like, what would be worth that? I mean, I can think of a couple of things, like, really awful. Like, you saw your family get murdered or something, and you just don't want to talk about it with your kids, you know? Like, they ask you where grandma and grandpa are, and you're just like, can't discuss it, sir. Sorry, but come back next week, you know? Um, but, like, I don't know. I feel like I think it's hard too, because like it depends on the generation to like what types of things that would be. Because like I feel like not even that long ago it would have been like older people lying about their, you know, their sexual preferences. And it's like why? But, you know, at the time, like for them it was like this whole big thing. And I feel like too if you grew up in a situation where you were taught that that thing was bad for so long, it would be hard to come to terms with like openly discussing it. Like openly like saying it out loud. So I guess I could understand that. I feel like that would be one of the reasonable ones. But if like, I don't know, I'm on my deathbed and like my kids like, remember that one time that so and so spilled milk? It was me. I'm gonna be like, fuck off. Get out. Like that's just I don't care. Like that's a lie that doesn't have like a large scale impact, you know? I think that's maybe the defining factor is if it's like a lie that hurts somebody or has a big impact, then like I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I think it's a case by case basis at this point because like I can't decide. Maybe all lies are bad, all lies are good. Who knows? Okay, guys, you ready to get killed? Got all the items and we're ready to die. Mithrix, here I come. He was like dancing there for a second. Don't know what that was about. Okay, one down. Jump rope. Oops, got me. Yeah, I got it. Okay, how many more do I need? 2. Ah, I fell off. Oh well. To my death I go. Okay. Here I am. Alive. This one's always a little slow. We can do it! Hello, sir. Goodbye, sir. Yeah, I'm worried for the little fire boys. They're the ones that cause the problems. Almost done. Yeah, I did it. Last one. Guy fell from the top. Wow, this one's going so fast. This one's the best so far. Yeah, I did it. Okay. Oh, did one of my drones die here? Huh. Who knew? Okay, kiddos, let's fight Mithrix and be dead. Whoops. I didn't mean to zoom past the sword. I just wanted to look at it. Beep boop, here we go! Let's get wrecked. Then I'll figure out what to do for food. Yeah, get fucked, bitch. Yeah, get wrecked. Okay, kiddos. You ready to die? He's gonna like one-shot me. Maybe we should get further away. Get like real far away. He's really taking his time. We'll just keep our distance. Okay, that's what I was looking for, is my Q. Doing real good. We might actually not die. But these eyeballs are coming over and I'm not liking them looking at me. Yeah, got him. Now you come over and you rub your balls in his face. Show him who's boss. At least that's what I was taught when I was young. Let's go on this one. Oh, I missed. I missed. Come on. Fucking thought I was gonna miss again. Yeah. Maybe I should do the purple portal instead. I think we have enough time. If not, we die to moon explosion. I don't think I have done that yet, so maybe I'll get an achievement. Froge. Okay, there's my portal. Oh boy. Time to die. Crab. I think it's a crab because it doesn't have 8 legs, so it can't be a spider. It's the deciding factor of if spider, right? Are there arachnids with 6 legs? What a little bitch, he ran away from me. Whoops, did I jump into that? Not very good at avoiding that move, so sorry. Oh fuck, I forgot he does this thing. Tries to suck me into him like a weirdo. Oh, killed him. Oops. Was this hitting you at all? No? Okay, didn't think so. Looks like you killed all my drones too. It would really suck to die here, huh? He's almost dead. Fuck! Jinxed it! Look at that, guys! I had a revive. I had my larva. I forgot. Yeah. I did it. We did it, guys. We beat the game. Whoop whoop. Fate unknown. Dun dun dun. Look at all that damage dealt. Look at all the minion damage. Look at them kills. Look at that. 1111. No, it's just 111. I can do letters. It's fine, kiddos. It's fine. Well, that is all for today, guys. I can't believe you made it to the end of the stream. We're going on 2 hours. Let's see, it's actually an hour and 56 minutes, but I'm going to drag this out until 2 hours. So for the next 4 minutes, I'm here. No, so I will be trying to stream tomorrow. I don't know. I feel like I'm trying to get like a set stream schedule, but like I'm also really bad at like doing things at specific times. I like to have some flexibility to my schedule. So that causes some issues, I think, where I just don't stream at the same time every day. Whoops. Plus, it's hard because like a lot of my friends are in very different time zones. So if I stream in the morning, like my European friends are around, but like my American friends aren't. If I stream in the evening, my American friends are around, but my European friends aren't. If I stream in the afternoon, then Australia gets fucked. Like, I don't know. It's just it's hard. Like I don't know. Time zones are here just to cause me headache and make me sad. I guess you'll have to do a 12-hour stream. Maybe one day. I feel like if I get enough if I get enough people who like to listen to me babble, we'll do a 12-hour stream of just me babbling for like 2 hours, getting really tired, and then just awkwardly like breathing heavily in the microphone. Or maybe like for a game jam, we'll do like a long stream. Because like last time I did the game jam, I streamed for quite a while. I don't know. No, I don't. Blah 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 blah. I don't know how many hours it was, but I know that I streamed. It was a lot. Let me see how many hours it was, because I'm thinking, and it was like too much. Um, I don't feel like I should do that again. Now that I'm thinking back, I remember like feeling terrible when I was streaming for the game jam, but I was also making a game, so it's kind of like, can you blame me? Like it's kind of a little different, I guess. Um, I guess, right? I think it's different. Let's see. Oh, I actually didn't stream that long. Total, it was like oh, okay, maybe I did stream that long. So day 3 was 3 hours and 40 minutes. Day 2 was 4 hours, and day 1 was an hour. Um, so yeah, maybe it was a lot. Well, maybe one day I'll do it again. Who knows if you guys liked it or anything like that. I don't know. We'll see. But that's all for today. We've almost reached our 2-hour mark for this stream. I will put on a little bit of music as I always do at the end of my stream. Make sure to check it out. It's made by Unlike Pluto, the same person who does all the music that I use in the beginning and ends of my streams. And they're great, and they are royalty free, and it's wonderful. So here you go. Bye guys. I love you. Bye.
Two lies back to back, 2 years, now it's past. 2 fears come to pass, too near, this can't last. Broken glass, covering the floor now. The bottles I poured out. Try to purge myself of everything about you, but when you always show